Second and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Penalty marker on the field, however. Which side is this on? Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 down at the 33. Space to run past the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Bills continue to pour it on. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at the 41-yard line. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a second and 10. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On play action, Allen eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Tommy Sweeney, 49 yards. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always
puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Bills have recovered. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, You go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Being chased out left. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he floats one there. Incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see now with him and a loose football? Now this is picked up by the Bills, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Allen now on first down. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Fake it, and it's caught inside the 5. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2. More. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Finding Knox there, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Allen going to throw. Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills head on. Tyler Bass now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught at the 5. And he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. And
the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. After the sack on 1st and under pressure, they got him again. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll look to throw. Open man is Uzomah. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of it.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness. There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, this one in. Complete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Allen to throw once more. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. To the air. Allen working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Now Allen. Flush to his right. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bills continue to pour it on.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdote type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
1st down. Here's Burrow. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll get this down to the 10. Man, 188 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Bengals have recovered it.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So now, I think even our referee is confused. The defense accepted the holding penalty, but they just got the ball on the fumble recovery, so that will be negated. That's a tough one to comprehend. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 10. Burrow. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. He gets this one to Boyd. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there for Cincinnati. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll give it to Mixon. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Drew Sample. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals gain a bit of respectability. Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And quickly, they get to the line. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead.
Touchdown! And that's caught at the 2. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills head on. Pass on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. McKenzie returning it. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out, and the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all.
And now it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. The big fella. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. 5.
Expect nothing less, baby. Expect nothing less.
And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.